Hello and welcome to another session of Mario Paint. Hold on, right when I started, there's a bird that's been, I don't know, that's catching. They are singing their song outside, but if that's not a problem, that's fine. But welcome to another one. Except it's not the one you normally know. It's Mario Artist Paint Studio. So what that is it's a thing that wasn't really released over here. I'm pretty sure the this version of the game. It was ported over by Luigi Blood, I believe, who is very in the scene of like preserving games and stuff. So we've done this a while before. Hold on, it's a bit of a setup here, so you'll have to. Here we go. Look at this. Boop boo doo doo. I think I got it all working here. So yeah, we've done this before. Like a long time ago, maybe 2 years ago now. It's whenever I got my computer. And as you can see, there's 4 versions of this game. I haven't tried the other ones out, but I wanted to play more of this one because we didn't really give it a shot last time. So I'm gonna relearn this, and then we're gonna make something. You know what? I'll make something right now. I was thinking of doing. I might look up a reference, like a nice pot of flowers, because as you can see, we have a little more verticality here. So, flower pot. Shit, I wrote it as flower pit. To note, Bright did finish playing Mother 3. It was a nice time. Okay, so I'm gonna mess around with these because there's a lot here. Also, there's a bit of a difficulty with this game, so I have to. There's a weird mouse thing. It's hard to describe, but my mouse is not where the marker is right now. So, okay, let's just like mess with it a little again to get used to it. Now, all things considered, I would say when I first experienced this, you definitely have a lot more tools. You have a lot more colors. You have pink in this. But I think, with more fidelity, you change what aspect of charm you're experiencing, because I think the charm of the SNES one is, it's like, ooh, yeah, ooh. Pixel art, but not really, but also really. So this is like more like, what would be, Tux Paint. We've done that on this channel before. So, I don't think I'll be doing anything video game related, unless you guys want me to. There's a fill tool, but I wanted to separate how I do this. Because I see there's a fill tool, but I don't think I could, like, cut it off. You see, I'm gonna layer a lot on this anyway. And then I might make this a different color. I might make this, like, something else, I'm not sure. Like a line, like a teal? But yeah, I want to do like a flower pot arrangement. Those are always nice, but I want to do, let's see here. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so this one has a chisel point, which is nice, which is cool. I'm gonna fill in these top areas here. Make it a little, I like that texture that it gives. Like a jagged edge. For this specifically, I've enabled screen lock so I don't accidentally go to the chat and like ban someone. That was happening during Binary Domain, which is well, I didn't ban anyone, but it was something. All right, pencil. Pencil should give out. Oh, it's just like that sounds like when you grab a Mii, doesn't it? Crayon, yeah. This is essentially, to me, the spray can tool. There is a spray can tool in this, but it's not the same, I feel, in how you would perceive it. Okay, chalk. Chalk is very useful. It's a translucent, if I can recall. Yeah, see? Well, it's not translucent, but it has a lot of holes in it, so then you get like this neat little gradient when you work in the value. Okay, brush. Ah, what will this do? Ah. How do I undo dog here? Okay. The difficulty of using this, if you ever acquire it for yourself, is you have to mentally remember that the mouse that you have is not where the it's not where the game is. So just like stop paying attention to your mouse, your actual like cursor. But that's hard to do. What I like about this is like look at these weird like values that are coming out of that, like blues and reds, or not values, hues. Now it's just straight up black. So I wonder if it's like pulling some of this brown and then like, you know, hoobly doing it. All right. As you can see, I kind of want to muddy this up a bit, but we'll get there. I'm just gonna make a nice little flower pot. You could hang this in your room, you know. Hopefully. Because yeah, this is not something I've used a lot. But look at how different it is. Oil brush. Ooh, what's this do? Okay, this one's more like. The other brush was more like. Psh, this one's more like. Like Luminaire. Spray can. Now, this is not like the one from Mario Paint, in that it is actually a little more spray canish, you know, as you can see. I think in terms of like what it does, I might like the chalk a little more, but you know, you could see clearly, hopefully, there are a lot more values going on. I'm gonna have to. I haven't refixed some of the ones where there's like little spelling errors or like format errors. So I'll do that soon. Okay, you know, just all black, and then we'll build up the value. Finger blend, I'm not too fond of. You know, this seems to be a trend. We tried this in Paint. Photoshop 3 elements, and instead of like you move it and then it goes with it, it just Gaussian blurs wherever we're at. Like, look, I'm trying to drag this. Let me try to drag this through it, and no, it's just like blurring that, and I'm not too fond of that. It's not conducive to what I want out of it. Yeah, the brush might be my favorite tool in this. Because it has like, look at these colors, they're coming out of nowhere. I like this, I like the chalk. Spray can's alright. Tier list? I don't know. Now, as you know, I'm a fan of various colors, so we're going to go over what I just did with some extra colors here, and then we're going to blend them out using the same process, basically. But I like having this, like, array of colors on the screen. And, you know, I should show it. There are more values here, as you can see. There's also weird colors and stuff, but I'm going to stick with this for now, and then we'll move on. We'll move over and, you know, specify what we want out of this. Put some yellow here. This is going to be the focal point area, after all. Again, I've mentioned this before. There's a YouTube channel called Watercolor by Shibasaki, and he often does this. He does work with crayons too. He works with a lot of different mediums, and very inspired by the amount of colors he uses. He uses them very like cleverly and appropriately. I feel like whenever I put color down, it's often like, I'll work it out later, you know? Kind of like right now, I'm like, I'll fix it in post. But I like this look here that we're actually accomplishing. It's kind of like, because, you know, classically speaking, you know, you would blend these colors to get brown. And in doing so, there's some imperfections here and there that add to the perfection of it, you know? That's me philosophy anyway. Alright, so here we go. And then we're gonna focal point it. We're gonna use a lighter brown. But right now, I'm just gonna work this gradient a little more. Look, but yeah, back then I did like a island thing. I don't think it came out too nicely. I still have a lot to learn with this program. I don't really feel like I'm going to use it as much though, because I like using it. It's fun, and it's a shame that we didn't get this in an official capacity. But at the same time, you know, I think Mario Paint is still played upon for a reason. You know, I don't know if people could someone check that. Like, you could check the Mario the tab, and then you could see if there are any recent videos of this game. Because I'm curious about that. Like, if people have been playing this one recently. Because I know a lot of people still play the SNES Mario Paint. I don't know if people are playing like this one still as often. There's one other video? Oh, okay. You see, I think my thing is like the higher fidelity you get, the more you might as well just use a program that is meant to do that. Does that make sense? Swag. I like thumbnails where you're just like, boom, take that. Like, that's when you hover over the thing, right? My favorite one is the that I've done myself is if you hover over the second podcast, or sorry, 31, you could see Bob Hoskins and Daniel's just popping out of the thing. So, like, you see it's brown, but then it has all this color here. And I think that's quite nice. Oh, what? Alright. This process in itself takes a bit. Normally, this is not how you do it in real art, I feel, because I'm going to draw over it. I haven't really painted classically, I will admit. I did do a lantern. It's somewhere in my room. I think I posted about it a while ago. Okay, so now I want to add like a tablecloth, right? Actually, I kind of want this lower. I wish I had that foresight. You know what's cool about this too? You could zoom in. I don't think I'm going to be using that right now, but... I don't think you have. You always talk about how you did graphic design, but not like classical painting or anything. I like classical painting. If I had a good webcam, I would do that for you guys. The process would be slow though. I don't have a lot of the tools anymore. Or the know-how. Okay, so let's slot that in there. Oh no! I wonder how much Undo Dog can undo in this. Ah, nothing. Undo Dog's still a bit Underwhelming. That's not even the same Undo Dog. That's like the animal. That's like Harvest Moon Dog. Floppy ears. Flopmeister, I think is what we called it in our playthrough. Okay, I'm gonna introduce just a little white here. Just a little. Not too much. I'm going this direction because I think looks interesting if I follow one swoop. But that's what I like about this. It follows the direction where you're painting it, you know. Okay, so we have our area in which we will see, you know, our creation come to fruition, which is gonna be cool. I want to use a different reference. I'm looking at the one I have, and I'm like, it doesn't really. Maybe I should put flower pot painting. I just put flower pot, so it's like, yeah, here's the thing, idiot. Like, hey, that's mean. Okay. Here we go. I found a different one, and I quite like this one. Alright, fill? Will this fill this? Oh. But yeah, what I like about the Mario Paint one, it's slow, right? But you could stop where it, you know, does its thing. Okay, go. Oh, I'm so scared of this. I'm so scared of that. That's the worst button ever. I hope it, like, says, hey, are you sure? All progress won't be saved. Or, you can come back to it later. I don't remember. Anyway, it's scary. Okay, so this one, I'm using green as a base. I want a teal color. What color should the vase be? Someone let me know. Click the button. No. You don't have channel points that will make me do that either. Shake a tree does not count as press the button and end your progress. Do it. Click the button. Click like and subscribe. He gets mad at me. That's what happens if he presses the button. I don't want him to be mad at me. Johnny's off today, but we didn't plan anything, so. Ooh. Hold on. This is a log. Ooh, I'm shaking it. I ain't pushing it. If you guys want me to undo all my progress, you know. Be my guest in the stream. Jerks. I'm not used to using those. Alright, fine. Oh, no. Okay, we just discovered it. Because I was trying to activate, but I forgot I have screen lock, so I can't actually access that. But hey, we just figured it out. So give me money. What kind of thought process is that? Oh, two! What's this candy? I don't trust it. Not right now, anyway. This is a hard color to get. I'm trying to color mix here. I don't remember how the song goes. I'm trying. Can people name the set list? I'm not. It's not just Undertale. And then last one, because you know it's 20k is a lot. So, actually, how does this one go? One last one. Let me think of it. I'd love someone to just come in and it's like, what the fuck? There are points in streaming where I'm like, I want someone to come in and be fucking confused. What? I hope that was a good use of your points. I'm always nervous about that one because it's like, you know, I didn't even ask you what instrument you wanted to hear that from. I just pulled the recorder out. I assume the recorder. You know, I got one last song. Let me see if I could do it. Oh, I changed songs there. I changed to the other version. Oops. Okay. Let me hydrate after that. Jesus. Okay. I could still drink and draw. You know what you know what they say. Drink and draw. Okay, we're getting to that color I want. Kind of like this turquoise teal. A little purple. A little purple. I'm gonna put a little purple on the bottom here. This is where the thing will go. I don't know what color. I might just go with a hard to think what will contrast well. Maybe like a light, something light colored, I think. If I'm putting on these dark values off the bat. Maybe just a casually bright orange. I think that could work. But yeah, if you'd like to try this game out, because there's not really an official capacity to do so, I would recommend looking into it. Again, I think it's on Luigi Blood's website or something of the sort. And it's a fun time. It's a bit of a setup though. You have to get a couple things going and working. But again, there isn't really an official capacity to be playing this, which is unfortunate. I always say, you know. When it comes to something that isn't really preserved, the sad thing is, like, you know, just no one ever gets to experience it unless people go and do it. Now, I don't really care for this blend tool. I'm gonna use it anyway. I'm gonna kind of get the streaks out there. Okay, so the pot is gonna go here. I actually thought there was more verticality to this game. In fact, I might move it down a little here. This hold on, real quick. Yeah, the pot will go like and then all over will be some plants and flowers and other kind of fauna. I was just making sure I had a reference I wanted to use. I might switch between them. It's always good to refer to more than one thing as well. On my end, I started working on some assets. You will see soon. I'll announce. I talked about it briefly on the podcast. I will announce the time or the date for the. Wait, this looks like it just posterized it. Doesn't it look like that? Anyway, I'll post the announcement date for the not announcement date. The day it happens. I'm not Atlas here. For the event, for the tabletop, not tabletop. The fuck. Table Tennis Revengeance. Tabletop will happen sometime later. I don't know when. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna start blocking in this pot. So I'm gonna use a bright color so then we can just see it. Now, what to use? I'm thinking I want to use the marker. It has an interesting chisel. And then it'll let us like block out some of this point here, so yeah, I'm just gonna go for like a traditional, like, you know, I just kind of want the form. The music in this game is very dramatic. I don't know if I could change it, but it's like oh wait, maybe here. Can you hear the music anyway? I don't know if you can. What's cool about this is you could have used the little attachment thing, and then you'd be able to use your Game Boy camera, I think. Let me boost the audio. Audio. Could be a little louder so I could hear it as well. I don't really hear it. Oh yeah. This is the one I'm used to the most between these. I'm gonna use this one. I think I would be told to use that one anyway. That one or the monkey one. It's a hard choice. I know someone in the group would tell me, or in this chat right now would tell me to use the cat one, so. Yes. Hello, greetings. What do you mean? It's Axel singing right now. You want me to play the Yoshi's song, the Yoshi clan, instead? I wish that was like an immediate... You know what? I go like the cat one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one's like the classic one, but... I'll switch to that one. Let me get some of this cat action. Okay, hold on. You know, here's a problem. I put all this shading here. It's not. It's here. It's here. I need to move all the shadow down. DJ. Imagine this playing. Ooh. Imagine this playing in the club. It's like an Avicii type beat, or who is it? I don't know. Hey Mario, you gotta get the weird pendant thing. It sounds like a YouTube poop music video. You know what? This is Chris's type beat. Certified Chris Classics. Speaking of, I wonder who's gonna be watching Carl's Super Mario Sunshine. Oh, look at that color! See that like I didn't really put that in there, but it came out from this brush's powers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Check it out now. I'm in the house like carpet. Ah! Nothing's gonna stop me now, baby. No one's gonna put me down. Nothing, nothing. So I was thinking of push. I'm gonna push this horizon down actually. So like it's gonna be about here. So I'm just gonna bring this black. bring this black to push it back. You're on a roll today. You came in as like, I need to think of something for DD. Is this like a challenge you've made for yourself? Oh, what if I put a little bit of that brick texture? Pretend like, oh, that's a brick wall right there. You know it. You've heard of brick. Now you've heard of wall. Now here's wall. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's listen to Monkey. Oh yeah. Put a little tuck in there. Yep, yeah, why not? Shloop. Okay, I want to introduce a little red. I like the red popping in here, and I think it will add a little... You know, I should have just stuck with red, actually. I think red would have been a nice contrastive color to all this. I mean, it's a complementary color to green, after all. Like, that little warmth, I think, helps out. You could even add a little bit of this here. I'm trying to pay attention to surface light as well. I think a lot of people, when they do circles and stuff, they forget. If you shade a circle, there's also light coming from the light that bounces off the surface it's on. Not much, but you know, there's like a rim generally. Okay, introduce a little brown here. Kind of dull it. Okay, look, it's a pot. Wow, cool, Speed. Wow, you did a pot. Are you done? Are you Why do I get into arguments with myself? Okay. Now I'm gonna start doing like the little... You won't really see this, but you know what, actually, what if I just start laying down... Nah, let's put the green first. This is gonna be one of those overfilled ones, so you're gonna see like a lot of like... come off it, you know. I still want to preserve this. In fact, you know, I might add a fake light source here hitting this because we see this shaded a certain way. Follow along at home if you'd like. You'll have to do about 30 minutes of catch-up, but that's fine. Gosh, again, you know, I always say it. Just because I hope at one point someone feels compelled to do so. I'd love to see, you know, I do one of these streams and then someone's like, oh, here, I followed along, or I made my own. Still had to do that thing where I invite people on and then we do Mario Paint together. I've only done it once with a Maya. And you know what they always do when painting like this? There's like a pedal here to add a little bit of balance. So I'll probably put the light source on the top right, and then a little sad dead flower right there. See, I'm building up the greens, and then I'm gonna go over into blue. And then lastly, I'll pop in a little bit of yellow and red. Maybe a little bit of purple. I'm gonna pop in all the colors. I think we've discovered this. This is something common. Not the wrapper. I like the accordion in the song. Okay, but save the best for last. No music. I might like the cat one the most actually, because this one kind of goes a lot of places, I feel. But it also feels very of its generation. You know, this feels like a welcome to the DVD menu. Here you can find various outtakes, funny clips, and scenes that you just weren't meant to see. We'd love to take you along for the ride. So sit back and just click a scene. Yeah, I'm thinking this is looking a lot nicer than the thing I drew last time we did this. Maybe that's also because, you know, two years is a lot. At least I hope it looks better. Obviously no flowers on this yet, but the flowers will come. I'm gonna put like a bright one here for sure, like a right there. Yeah, this purple is a nice contrast. That's I'm using that. Using a lot of dark colors, as you can see. A little yellow here. Here. I've learned to move where my mouse is, so hopefully this is less clicky than like some of the other Mario Paint screens. Not that, you know, for some people it's not even an issue, but... Oops, it's a little too strong for my taste. Do 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 do. You'll love it. Just as much as you will love playing Takeshi's Challenge later on your birthday. Oh, by the way, depending on how that stream goes, on Thursday, since it's also TFB's birthday, might play Animal Crossing. I know Pixel, you have the game. If anyone else has the game, then and I actually go ahead with it. And if TFB's around to actually do it, you know, not to say he has to, or like, you know, it's like, oh, you gotta be there. Well, actually, you have to be there, otherwise it's like we're celebrating the Great Gatsby style, but you know what I mean? It's not a necessity that it has to happen, rather. Okay, I think I kind of want to kill off some of these. Yeah, and the blue moon. TFP is color blue. And then it'll be night, you know. Okay, maybe just a little more here. A little color variation. A lot of this might be covered, a lot of this might still just stick through. And I might even go back and just add more as well. But yeah, I always like this look of you know, a bunch of varieties of colors popping through. I talked about this. I'm very into, like, Impressionism and stuff like that. I want to have this a little more shoopy. Because you can kind of tell it's just like shoop. If I do a little bit of this, and then maybe I'll finger blend that. Find this edge a little less. They don't meet, so I might as well pretend like they meet through blurring it so you don't actually know. Okay. Let's add white now. Oh, wipe out. How to do this? I think I'll block all the flowers out with white, right? And then we will add color onto them, so then they really pop. But this is good. Maybe I'll use the War Brush. I want this top one to be like the brightest. So I'm gonna just do a bunch of varieties of flowers here. They don't really have to be real flowers as well. You know, but this one is a not a tulip. Cosmo? Yeah, lily, okay. More like a lily than a Cosmo. Or a Wanda. Okay, a rose. Let's do a rose. Let's work backwards on these. Yeah, why not? So this one will be a rose. By backwards, I'm putting the light values first and then building down from that, which is a bit weird, maybe. What else? I think this one will be a Cosmo. Actually, yeah, let's use yellow for that then. Yellow here would be quite striking. I'm not really thinking about this, so the balance of colors might not actually be good. In terms of where they're at and stuff. Okay, we'll plop. I want to pop, let me see. Other flowers. What do you call it when it's like a flower pot, or is it just a flower pot arrangement? Flower arrangement painting? I don't want to find more diverse flowers to reference from here. Okay, yeah, this one's good. So we'll do like a this thing. Oh, let me undo that. I have an idea. I want to do one of these kinds. Right there. And then we need to balance that with something over here, so I'll do... Maybe we'll go back into... No, let's use yellow here. And it'll be like... No, pink. Yeah. I like these pink specifically. It'll be one of those, like... Ooh, look at that, huh? It already looks like a flower thing. Okay. How about a deep blue flower? We'll put it right about here, maybe. This is a small flower in the grand scheme of things. Okay. What other flowers would people like to see on this? While I just kind of bullshit it. go for another pink one. Maybe pop in this way. Kind of like. Maybe this one will be like a tulip of sorts. A white rose here would be quite contrastive, I think, so put one here. I have a lot of flowers on here. I might just put a couple more, like, shoom, and then I'll fix this up, and blam, and then ha, aha, cha ha ha, even. I could also put like some baby flowers. Like there's a baby flower. This one here. I needed like a centerpiece one or something to kind of balance this side here, I think. So maybe in the back of this one, we'll just have another one of these going through. Kind of like. Flower arranging is something I've never done. It'd be nice to try it. Though I don't know who would give it to. And how about something here? Something here I feel like. We'll do another one of these kinds, maybe. But you know, the color balance might be weird, but if I start to integrate other colors to where the colors aren't, you know, I think that will help. Let me just kind of slop some more little shapes here. You don't really have to consider what these are. The fact that they're there is something. This one's a dandelion. That they found on the side of the road. And then over here, this is where a petal will be from this one here. Okay, so we got our shapes. Let's start shading them. Or sorry, let's fill in the gaps with dark green. And then we can connect this together as well. Basically, we're just filling in those areas that I didn't end up filling in. Maybe I should have been a little more gratuitous with where, like, the plants and stuff will go. You know, there's other things that they put in flower pots, like little so it's not just gonna be all these leaves and stuff. We could put some other stuff post editing, maybe? Or post doing this initial skew. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Yeah. You got it. You got it. Okay, so let's work out... I'll work out this rose first. So, we're gonna assume that the light is actually, like, back here, even, so... First off, I'm gonna put all this. I'm decent at drawing flowers with pencil, but this is maybe a little different. I want to fill in with this one. So I'm just putting in the base coat, actually, or rather the because I'm going to line this out with the tougher kind of thing. I just kind of wanted to put the color in. Okay, a little bit of that, right? Now, little purple, little oipal. See, it adds that little coolness to it, a little mystification. Little blue. You know me and blue. We've gone a long way together. Blue and I. Okay, now let's hit it with this dark red, sharp oil. Here we go. Looks like a face. Okay, now that we have that, we're gonna go over it a little more to make it so then it doesn't look like I just outlined the darn thing, you know? It's Mordecai. Or yeah, there. Whoops. Flip them. I want to push the darker values more, so let's actually just go directly into black here. Yeah, you know, this is I think, is this the thinnest brush we have, or like the thinnest thing I could use? Oh. Well, that will just become light. Well, let's see what we can do. Might use that just sparingly. And with the dark red, I think. By the way, remember when I did Painter's Playground? I'm still the most recent painting. I checked like 2 days ago. So maybe I'm not, but as far as I know, I am. Because it's been like, what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks even. Ooh, okay, I like the crayon actually for this little detail work. Howdy, Bright. Let me give a shout out to Bright. He beat Mother 3. Why not? Just give the guy a shout out. Why not? It's my stream. I'll do it my way. There we go. Okay, and then a little yellow. My way. And so the end is not near. I've still got to do these other flowers. And still I'll say it through. I'm almost done. That's a lie. Doesn't even rhyme. Hi, Carl. I heard the game's fun. The plot is a bit wacky. Maybe ill-fitting. I heard Chez is also a pretty good character. That's all I know. I don't know about that one. I guess, okay, I gotta use the brush again. Let that light, there we go. This is definitely not how I'd process doing a flower in real life. But, it's what we got, so. Like, we kind of don't, I don't have the edges I want on this. I think that's the unfortunate thing. And I'm a little afraid to do other things to it. So, okay, now this one though, we'll go back and we'll go a little, little areas there. But here, I wanted to use a light green as the base for this one, because it's white flower, so it's like reflecting off of these areas here. Okay, so we got that going. Let me hit it with a little bit of this yellow. Look at that. Shoom. Right there. Into the palette. Into the brush. Just kinda spread it around. Go back into the white a little. Kind of define the edges a little. And what that adds, because it's the brush thing, I've noticed I didn't add any blue in there, but you can see it's a little bluish, huh? Okay, so now I want to define the edges. This is the tough part for me. Maybe I shouldn't bother defining edges. Just because it's already soft looking, it might actually be to my detriment that I'm trying this, but let's see here. Define the edges, what color would be nice? I might say brown, actually. Because I don't want it to be black, but I want it to be clear, so... Okay, so there you see, I'm trying to add a little bit of that depth in there as well. Now I might add a little bit red for danger, you know, a little dangerous. But yeah, I like using all the colors when I can to have that very mixed effect. Also, Bright, since you're here, I can clarify. I was thinking, if Galacta was in Mother 3, the hard part would be the that part specifically. And it goes. You're singing that part after. So you know the break basically. Breakdown. I know you could probably transcribe that part into like what measure it is, but man, is it fucked. 18 or 16-bit drummer is like, I can't do this. I tried. Okay. This one came out okay. Maybe a little more over here. Yeah, that's fine. Again, I'm running into the issue of I want to define the edges, but then I don't want it to be so harsh like this one came out to be. Okay, so now let's move on to this one. This one is going to be... I don't remember what I called this one. I think I called this one in actual Cosmo. So it's gonna put... We're gonna darken the yellow here first with a bit of orange. Light orange. Marigold, I think people would call this color actually. Again, names of colors, like specific colors, not great at. I think I'm decent at color picking though. Like if you gave me a color and said match this, I think I'd be okay at it. I'd have to give it a shot. After this, because I don't think I'll paint another thing actually in retrospect. But there's other stuff in this program that I didn't really mess with last time, and I want to mess with it. Like the 3D viewer, I don't think I really looked at. And then in the future, I'll look into getting the other Mario artist stuff. Because there's Polygon thing, there's... I don't remember the others. I only remember Polygon thing. Okay. So I'm gonna hit it now. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of this cyan. There we go. On the corners here. See, that really adds like a vividness to it. I mentioned it, I think on Brights. It's like I was really into how Skyward Sword shading is, where it uses a lot of cyan to highlight the darker values. That's okay. You gotta tussle with the muscle on that one. Polygon talent and communication kit. I imagine. I'm not sure what the third one does. I imagine I can't do anything with the last one though. Though I can still look at it. I don't think I'd do a check it out for it, but I'd probably just slop it in with this other Mario Paint stuff. So again, I'm using brown here. Brown is quite nice to do these areas in. So I'm gonna darken this. And I'm gonna pop in orange. Look at that. There we go. It's quite nice. Actually, I forget, is the center of a Cosmo white? Oh well. Yeah, that's my own flower. I've invented it. I don't care anymore. Alright, but now we're pulling in the real color here. The predecessor. Oh! You know what else I want to mess with? That one will go on a... Check it out. The Satellaview, like, home thing. I want to wander the city thing. I'd have to look into how it works, but... I saw a TAS on crashing it. I thought that was funny. I think this one, nicest rendered so far. I'm gonna push some green at the bottom here, though. Because I don't want that pink to really be the defined edge of it. I want the green to kind of encapsulate that, and then push in some darker values underneath it. I like to go back on what I just did as well. I can't help it. That's why I don't think I'd be the amazing Bob Ross thing, because it's like, he doesn't really go back and adjust something. Unless it's like, we got some time here, I'm going to hoobly doobly it. Okay, pop in. Bit of this Oipel. There we go. Oipel, really good at dulling down that green, but making it still there, you know? So, that's what I'm using it for. Okay, what flower next? How about... we're gonna work big to small, so this one and this one are the next big ones, so I'll work on this one. So this one... we have the brush. We're gonna use this one. I don't know what kind of flower this is, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's there. And it has a form, so... It's gonna go in with this purple first. Look at that. There's some harsher shading on that. I like. In fact, let's... I just need to do this to help out that. Yeah, I like that more. Tulip! Oh, right, that one was supposed to be a tulip, thank you! I actually did say that when I was drawing it. Gonna introduce some blue. I got you, man. I like saying tulip. I still want to play tulip. I know Lime Green would be like, tulip? I mean, any game that uses... Oh, man, I know the font name for Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. I don't remember it right now. But, like, that font is like $200. I'd love to use it, but I don't want to, like, pay for the fee. For legitimate copyright, because I know you could still... It's still on the store, right? The PP store? The PP store? The Pace Playthrough store? Okay, introducing... Little Red. You know how I go. You know how I am. I like to introduce a lot of colors there, and I think it helps a lot. Consider colors as... You know, it's not just it's a bunch of colors. If you're ever painting something out, consider that. Like how I did this background. It's not just brown, it's blue, it's green. We're gonna add a cool color there. There we go. Every time I find a new color, I introduce it to something I just used or worked on. And I think it helps. I think it helps. There's a fear. There's a fear of over-processing something for sure, you know? I think anyone can know that. The hard thing is to know when to stop, and, you know, the answer is... There isn't really an answer for that. I'm sure we can all relate to one degree or another. It's like, hey, I'm working on a video, and it's like I keep adding edits, you know. Working on a song, I put too much reverb on that shit. I'm cooking. Alright. Okay, now this is the last one. This one should be darker, actually. So we're going to, instead of just going gray, I'm going to cover it first in a bit of this blue. I don't want it to be a blue flower, but I want it to be a bit pushed back, so I'm going to use this variety of blues. A little pink at the bottom, and the top, even. A little yellow, not too much on this. Okay, now we can dull it down like this, and then you'll see the colors are still there a little. But now here comes the problem of I want this to be quite darker. I'm gonna use this brown. This one's also a rose. A rose by any other name. This rose is looking a little more formed, I think. Ooh, I saw that. That was scary. That was scary, wasn't it? Let's change the song again. Let's go back to the first one. Nah, let's go to the cats again. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. Doesn't matter, does it? Hey, actually, this question might be in towards Carl or maybe TFP. Who would know? What's the difference between headphone and stereo? Generally, like in older game settings. Because right now, I can't tell the difference. I don't know if it's because my ear isn't tunes to notice it, or if it's like very minute. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow. Check it out, meow. I'm on the house like carpet, meow. Okay, so yeah, again, the roses are unfortunate. I think I need more like defined edges on them, but I just can't do it. I cannot do it. Oipel? Oipel? Oipel. What's nice about Oipel is that you get... It's kind of a mix between warm and cool, and that's why I like using it. Let me just do a little wash over with this green here. Do you want to know the difference between mono and stereo? I wonder if headphone limits the volume. And then, you know. Okay, we're gonna move on to this flower. Yeah. This one, I'm gonna have a little bit of a... Ah, man, what's the word? The little... starts with an S, I think. The little stipple. This part. Stipe? No, what the heck? I don't know. I used to know. Stamen. Yeah. Pistol. She did what to his cup? Okay, thank you. Good to have a living dictionary. Even though generally I should be one. At least I knew what letter it started with, at least. That was good. Sometimes I'm way off when it comes to that. It's embarrassing. Alright, so we're gonna put like... Ah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. And let's like wash it with a little bit of... Stamen is the one that goes... Or it goes dun 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 dun. Thwack. Slap. None of that kind of stuff. Okay, this one's too grooving for me. I keep singing with it. Let's go to Jellyfish. That song would be copyright, huh? If I use Jellyfish Jam. It would probably get claimed as the are you ready for this? Alright, so as you can see, you just got the small flowers here now. How do you feel this one's come along? Anything that I should adjust over here and there? I need to fix this too. I should add those spinny things though that we just talked about too. But yeah, I feel like the only issue I have is like it's a little muddy. You can't really define some of these edges. But at the same time, I think it has a nice effect. This one I'll upload. In that, like, you know, I like to bulk my uploads of the huh? Of the other Mario paints. So this song's like Half-Life to me. Very moody. I could match this up with like Triage at Dawn. Also, it kind of sounds like 999 music, Zero Escape music. Darker. Froggy? Okay, now let's kind of sleep-a-doop this one here. Some other things I want to do. Maybe define this edge a little more. There we go. I think that's a lot nicer. A little orange too. But yeah, I can't imagine making something like this in a other normal Mario paint. So I mean, there's that strength, but at the same time, you know, I wonder if I would have done this even faster if I was using now Krita. It's still neat to use programs like this, though. Like, obviously, my argument falls flat when stuff like, was it Paint, Art Academy, are really cool. Not even an argument, but like just thought of like the point of doing this over just using a different program. Is it's its own experience. You still, you know, dealing with stuff here and there. Okay, blend. Blendo. Blend that out a little. Hmm. Nah. That being a little hard edge. Just a little here though. Okay, I just want to smooth this out. Really, that's the only problem I'm having. I want to like have this be a little more uniform than like all plotchy. It's not coming out though. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little drastic here. Reset. Be a little more uniform with our painting of that. So let's get the brush. Get this. Kind of work it a little more evenly than I was doing. Black too. Black's too harsh on this in terms of like you can see it pretty clearly. Let's try, yeah, brown. Look at that. It's not really darkening it, but it's adding like this, you know, faded look to it that I quite like. And also you could like gather it's like blurring, or it's gathering some light from the back here maybe as well. Okay, now just light strokes of this. In fact, you know what? I'll do this. This is the this is the Pokemon channel style of just tapping it in. There we go. Look at that. What do you think? What do you think of it? It's very powerful. Take a look at this. See, what I'm trying to do a little here, I don't know if it's visible, but like I wanted to add a little bit of like, there's also light bouncing off this, and that's why it's casting a little bit of orange and red onto the surface here. I'm over exaggerating it basically. Okay. Got a little more time left to just do some extra little Whoozits here. So yeah, again, I'm just gonna start refining this. Maybe over here is just a lone little overhang. Gonna try to push that in. Get some white on there. Or even, what is this? Okay, now over here, I want to add just a little more brightness here in the background, just to kind of show that this is like a little bit more where the light's meant to actually hit. You can go into the orange. Okay, there's just some areas I want to smooth out, like this here. Okay. Just organizing this little back. Making it a little more smooth. Smooth like butter. I'm also referring to my other screen just to do some instant comparative visual. Because again, my other screen's a little crapper, but that helps. Just know I'm also more up close to my larger screen, which I'm playing this off of, so. Orangey. Dark brown, dark brown. Oops, I keep doing that. So, thoughts on this for me is I like how it came out. I wish I could define some of these things a little better, because a lot of it came out a little blurry because of just how it be. But I mean, I should be pretty pleased with this, all things considered. I only use like a couple reference images, so a lot of these flowers are made up. The bottom of this just a little more vivid. Introduce that warmth in there. If I were to define what colors I use to brighten and darken, I use blue and green and pink to darken, and I use orange, yellow, and also green, I feel like, to brighten. Of course, it also just depends what you're coloring. The blur is kind of through happenstance, like this is just because of how the program is as well, but I think it came out somewhat classical looking. If I were to do some more, I would like add like sprinkles of like ink splatter here and there. I would smooth out this gradient in the back without losing the texture if I could. I would, again, and define edges. That's like my main thing that I wish I could do here. Like, even this is kind of blurry. And I don't really want to swap brushes because like some of the brushes just don't hold. or like are harsh looking, like too harsh. Like I would get this and then raise like the opacity on it to define these edges more. That's what I would do if this was like a class or what do you call it, you know. Ah! Let me just tap it in. Tap in this edge. What's happening? Nothing much. How about you? Now just darken this edge here, darken this edge here, darken this edge here, just a little. And here, and then I'll call it a painting. And we'll briefly look at the other stuff that I might not have done last time. See if he sat there like, see the line! See the line, Bart! I won't. I refuse this time. You can't easily make me say my phrases. Except there's channel point commands that let you make me say 2 of them. Okay. I think I'm pleased with this one. I'm pleased with it. I'm hip with it. Okay, let's save. How do I save? Let's save it. Not just use Mario one. Oh no! Hold on. Let me name this one. I'm trying to think of something artsy. Here we go. Look at this. You guys thought I wasn't artsy? Look at this name. How do I do a space? Boom! And then let me add the... Boom! Alright, we saved this one. And then allow me to screen that shit. Let me make sure that saves. Ah, there you go. Okay. Internal bloom. If I upload this, should I keep the UI on the sides? I feel like I should. So then people are like, oh yeah, he did that. My name is Watto. I don't really. Oh, hold on. I can bring my painting. Right? What? Okay. Can't bring internal bloom with me. We didn't really mess with the animation thing in the other one. Let me make real quick. Let's do... check out this animation I'm about to do. Okay. That's not the one I wanted to use. I want to use Here we go, here we go. Here it comes, here it comes. Okay, frame 1. And then... frame 2. He's gonna be really fast. Okay? And then... I don't think I'm doing this right. You know, this is my animation. Just speed this video up in post, and then you'll see it's a cool animation. Oh, wait, okay, I get it now. Okay, here comes phase 2. Now, like here, right? Thank you. You missed out. I finished up my other one. You could probably just go back through the video. I'll post it on to Twitter as well. I'm quite pleased with it. It's the Yoshi clan. You like that song, I think. I don't know if you like it ironically or not. Sorry, it's no Big Beat Mario. Alright, alright, alright. Frame 3, here we go. Or frame 4, sorry. Alright. There, that's my animation, I'm done. It doesn't give you what you did before, so... He's so fast! Stop! And then you hear the pages. It kind of sounds like he's trotting away. I don't know if I... You know, that could be a project. Animating something legitimately. I don't know if I have the heart for it right now, though. Okay, and the last one is the 3D thing. And then the gallery. Oh wait, let's look at the gallery. Look at Chris, this is what I made. That's it. It just kicks me out after that. Alright, let me just briefly look at this. Ooh. Man, I need to play more Obzu and then Endless Ocean. Da na 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 na. That right there is quite the dinosaur. Be very careful about the duck. It's frightening. Ooh. What the fuck? Arriba! Ahoy! So Snorky, okay. He's doing a little Acme shit over here. Okay. Pikmin moment. Okay, it looks like he's just gonna fly around. What's Laura up to? This cannot be defined as Nintendo to me. So what's cool is I think you could draw something and then it goes into this environment. I didn't do that last time. I'm going to quickly do it. Or I'm gonna give it real quick. The Brock Lesnar tattoo. That's it. Do you see it? Oh yeah, it's on it. Okay, I should have explored more of this, but I spent most of my time, you know, learning how to do the drawing more, and I'm pretty pleased with it, you know. I'll look at it again here. It's a flower pot, you know, kind of in a classical fashion, but that was Mario Artist Paint Studio once again, you know. Maybe we'll explore more of these in another time. Maybe we'll explore the other 4 ones, even if we can't really do anything with the communication one. Or the 3rd one. But we'll try it. We'll try it. Especially the polygonal one, and, you know, that's something out of my foyer. But thank you for coming. We'll be looking at other stuff throughout the week. You know, just pay attention to the schedule. And with that, good night.